You may not have heard of Lake Baikal. It is in Siberia, after all, but it has quite an impressive rap sheet. Lake Baikal holds a whopping 20% of the world's fresh, unmelted surface water, and it's the deepest lake in the world. Anybody in the vicinity can go there, but not everyone knows that Lake Baikal owns some strange secrets. Not just that, it is the deepest but also the world's clearest freshwater lake. Coming down from number 7. The lake was formed in an ancient rift valley. The continental rift Lake Baikal is located in as one of the deepest actively spreading rifts on Earth. Given a great deal of time, it could even tear Asia apart. And today stands at 395 miles or 636 kilometers in length. It is 49 miles or 79 kilometers in width at the widest point. Rifts come in two varieties: wide or diffuse rifts and narrow rifts. An example of a wide rift is the Great Basin in the American West. It consists of numerous deep basins, together covering the region from California to Montana. An example of a narrow rift is the African Rift, a narrowish deep valley stretching over much of the continent. In geological terms, the rift is young and active. It widens about 2 centimeters per year. Number 6. It is the oldest freshwater lake in the world. No one is exactly sure how long Lake Baikal's been around, but it's estimated to be at least 25 million years old, and some high-end estimates range up to 50 million years old. That's even more impressive when you figure most freshwater lakes on Earth aren't more than about 20,000 years old. Number 5. The most common fish in Baikal melts into oil if exposed to sunlight. Baikal oilfish is an endemic that has inhabited the ancient Lake Baikal for several million years. Galamyanka, the most common fish in Lake Baikal, melt into a puddle of fatty oil and bones if exposed to sunlight or warm temperatures. Their high fat content, however, along with their porous bone structure and lack of a swim bladder, make them adept at traversing the lake's vertical water column and extreme pressure differentials. Number 4. Lake forms mysterious ice circles that occasionally appear on the frozen surface of Lake Baikal. Photographs of the lake captured from space showed dark circles on the frozen ice surface of the lake during winter months. These rings that have diameter of 5 kilometers to 7 kilometers were found at the exact same location. However, they did not appear every year. Number 3. More than 300 tributaries contribute water to Lake Baikal's water supply. Their exact number is still subject to specialists' discussions. According to the official version, their number is 336. But only one river carries the water of Baikal further, Angara. The largest rivers among those running into the lake include Selenga, Turka, Barguzin and Snezhna. Number 2. More than 1,000 species are unique to Lake Baikal and live nowhere else in the world. Lake Baikal is home to more than 2,000 species of plants and animals, 2/3 of which can be found nowhere else in the world, including the Baikal omul fish and Baikal oil fish, as well as the nerfa, one of the world's only freshwater species of seal. Despite its listing as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Lake Baikal continues to come under threat from industrial pollution. Number 1. When the lake frozen, ice thickness of the surface can rise up to 2 meters. During the winter and spring, the surface freezes for about 4 to 5 months, from early January to early May to June. Latest in the north, the lake surface is covered in ice. On average, the ice reaches a thickness of 0.5 to 1.4 meters, 1.6 to 4.6 feet, but in some places with hummocks, it can be more than 2 meters, 6.6 feet, at its thickest. It can tolerate vehicles of about 15 tons. But sometimes we saw cars that had been fallen down. Every winter, the lake transforms into a winter wonderland, with water seemingly frozen mid-splash and bubbles locked into ice. Frozen waves also form along the shore through a phenomenon known as ice stack. Hey, if you learned something new today, just give like to the video and share this to a friend. Stay with us to uncover more golden secrets. Subscribe and be in touch with 7 secrets for more videos.